Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. How are you doing?
I've never been better,
Never
love.
been
better.
Never been better. Well, somebody who has been better is Alex Earl, because she is getting a little bit of drama right now over on TikTok. Her audience has sent her a big old slice of humble pie because she uploaded a TikTok the other day where she was talking about how she's on vacation. She's obviously staying in like a very nice like rental home. So they have those very expensive like $5,000-$10,000 toilets.
Toto
the ones that
toilets,
like
girl.
heat your ass up and wash your asshole at the same time.
The booty washer 5,000.
Well, the reason that she's getting talked about right now is because she took her hair straightener and she set it on the back of the toilet and it melted a hole into the back of it. And she looked up the price and she was completely shocked. She's like, oh my God, I have to spend $5,000 on a brand new toilet because they just can't replace the one piece.
I just had to pay $5,000 for a toilet. So we rented this house in Montauk for the summer, and I was curling my hair. I put the curling iron on the toilet, and all of a sudden I smell like a fire, so it burns a hole through the top of this toilet. And I knew immediately I was in trouble because it's one of these fancy toilets. It's like sensor motivated. It has little buttons over here. It has a bidet. But I had to tell the owner of the house, I was like, there's like a hole in the top of this toilet. And I Googled the brand of this toilet because I knew it was fancy, and it says between like $5,000 and $10,000. But I'm like, okay, well, it's not going to be that much because it's just the little top part. So I'm like, they'll just have to replace like the top little cap. They said that that's not possible, and then I had to buy a whole new toilet.
Her audience was like, girl, this is not something you need to come online and bitch to us about, because this video probably paid for that toilet within the first few seconds that it was up. But Alex Earl has actually claimed in the past that she does not make any money off of TikTok. Like, TikTok does not pay her. She said on a live stream that she did not sign up for like the TikTok creator program because it was like just something really scary to her. She heard like a lot of horror stories.
I'm actually not in any of those like things that I should be on TikTok. Like, I'm not in the creator fund, which I feel like that is stupid, but I got superstitious about it like my sophomore year of college, so I just never joined it. So yeah, that's definitely a flop on my part there. Why don't you join the creator fund now? I just have a superstition. I'm like, I don't know, for some reason I'm like, oh, if I join it, like I won't get any views. And I know that's so bad, but I always see people calculating like, oh, Alex makes this much on TikTok. And I'm like, maybe I should be in the creator fund. But I don't know. I actually just enjoy making content. So I will be on here without that.
If she doesn't get paid from TikTok, which I could totally see that, there's a lot of people that have not joined the creator fund. Every single video that Alex Earl posts is sponsored in some way. She just doesn't disclose it.
Did we really think that the same person that had Casa de la Roach was gonna have any decorum? Like, she's always messy, sloppy, always doing things she shouldn't do. Like, I don't feel bad for her. Spend the money, Alex. Pay the $5,000 since you want to be reckless.
And moving on from that, the next person that I want to talk about is Ashley Mixon. She is an influencer over on TikTok. I've watched her for like, I think like a year now. She does like a lot of skincare. She's known for literally layering like 7 different toners on her face at a time. So her face is always looking wet. Some people love the glass skin look. That's what it's called, the glass skin look. Other people think that it looks absolutely disgusting and it's going to feel greasy.
It looks like
I did it a little bit like when we were still living in Texas when it was really cold outside. It did like moisturize your skin and make your skin feel really good. I just don't know if I could pull that off here in Florida.
Yeah, no, it'd be a mess here, girl.
Well, she is getting talked about right now because there is an issue going on over on TikTok, and I've noticed this with actually a few influencers over on the platform. Some people have spoken about this, other ones just kind of like report to TikTok and try to get it removed. There is a lady over on the platform that has literally plagiarized the whole entire video from Ashley Mixon for one of those red light wands.
The knockoff.
It is literally copy your homework, but did not change anything at all.
Same mannerisms, same body motion, same camera angle, same everything. They cut and paste it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm 43. I'm not trying to be 23. Okay.
I just want to look as good as I possibly can for my age.
Well, this is awkward.
Watch this.
Watch this. Can you imagine if you did that every day? It's also perfect to do on your hands.
It's also perfect to do on your hands.
Don't forget our hands.
Because don't forget our hands. They show age too. Especially if you're traveling, throw it in your bag, or you're sitting in the pickup line, waiting on them kids.
Just do some red light
therapy.
No judgment.
No judgment.
You hear it?
I love it. Promotes blood flow.
I love it.
So that helps.
Blood flow, so that helps
cell turnover.
Little magic My little magic wands.
Okay.
Boop.
Honey, are you okay? Listen, I know content creation is hard, and all the new creators, I applaud you because this shit's hard. But when you plagiarize word for word somebody's video, does that not make you feel weird? And that wasn't even my best work. I did that video back in April of 2023. Here we are, almost August of 2024, and you're still running with that. I've seen this girl numerous times. I don't know her name. Everybody kept tagging me in all these different videos for all these fake red light therapy wands. Just know, don't buy this. She definitely bit my whole video. It's wild. I would just feel so weird. I would feel so uncomfortable. Just the principle of copying someone else word for word. And you know what? The brand may have given her a brief. So shame on the brand for saying, hey, copy this. But you know what? Shame on the creator too for saying, okay, I'll do it. We got to have a little more integrity. If you want to be a content creator, do it. But don't lose your integrity while you're doing it. So everybody, she's lying. She's not 43. We all know that. Talking about how in the pickup line, waiting on them kids. And then the boop, not the boop. Y'all gotta get it together. You're freaking me out.
I would be embarrassed if I was this company, and you know it's somebody just trying to come up with a...
Well, Ashley in her video said she does not know if this is like an AI person because she has not actually seen like the real video. It's just something that's been kind of like passed on to her. This has happened with so many people's videos over there. Like they'll just upload a review about a product and all of a sudden you'll see it on a knockoff page with it like linked down below for people to go and buy it. Shady.
Yeah, no, it's super shady. It kind of reminds me of when this happened with like Tati. Remember they were knocking off stuff and using Tati's image. They were doing it with Nikki Tutorials. They've done it with James Charles, Jeffree Star. It's just, they're doing it with common people now that have viral videos. It's kind of disgusting if you think about it.
I know that this has happened a few times to Mama Tot. I know she's spoken out about this as well. And she's like, I do not have anything to do with these companies. I don't know how people can really combat that, like with an audience, because they're gonna just automatically see the video and be like, oh my God, my favorite influencer like loves this product. I don't know, check the comments.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know of a good way to combat that.
I probably would have let it slide, but when she said boop, you're gonna use the boop? Red light therapy and coffee talk. Fitting. Who is this girl? Why don't you tag her? Oh, if I knew her, I would have tagged her. I don't know if she's AI. I don't think she is, because I've seen her do other videos. I was thinking the powers of this app would find her like that. Yusui, who is the original, sent me a wand and felt led to make a review. I was not paid for it. This was not a script. I just started posting in January of 2023. I posted this video April 10th of 2023. June starts to come around and I'm seeing my actual video being used to promote fake red light therapy wands. We kept reporting, management team was on it, it finally stopped. Then this girl showed up, reported so much for using my image. They had someone completely copy what I did down to the top knot. Down to the, I'm 43? Girl is like 25 at most. I'm 44 now. That's when I was 43. The brand that she is selling, it's fake. So when I said don't buy this, don't buy from Serene, Lunex, all of those people. Yeah, I thought she was making fun of me too, because I'm used to that. People make fun of me all the time until it wasn't. No, she's selling a product using my review as a script. One thing about me, if I get paid to do something, you're gonna see paid partnership at the bottom. It's an honor to be paid to represent a brand. I'm gonna lie to you about it because there's no need to. Do I still use the Yusui red light therapy wand? No, because I have advanced. This is a contour mask. The red light therapy helps to rebuild collagen. My daughter actually uses the wand. Doesn't put off that much red light, so it's not gonna damage your skin or anything. But I always tell people, if you want to try red light, start with the wand. You'll have to do it a little more often, achieve any results. But if you have acne scars or something, you can maybe use your red light wand over it every day and every night and see if it makes a change. I'm really thankful for all of my friends who have tagged me because I didn't even know that this was still going on. This started last year. I thought it went away, but I started getting messages yesterday. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing this again. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. I get it. But this is creep level. Memorizing the words that I use, the way that I say the words, creep level. There's something unwell with this person. Go talk to somebody. I would maybe even talk to you, but I just don't know if you're gonna come over and try to skin me and wear me. I see people doing skincare, mix-in method, skin flooding. I think it's amazing when people are inspired. That's what makes the world go round. Copying 100%, to the top knot, to the boop. There's something wrong with you. If somebody knows this girl, talk to your friend. Y'all are not being a good friend to her. If I did something like that and my friends didn't say anything to me, we would not be friends anymore. I'm hoping this will get to her and get her in with the right people to help her. This is kind of going on right now. People copying other people's work. And that wasn't even my best work. My God, that was some shitty review that I did when I first started posting. I've gotten so much better since then. I wish you would have used something else. For the brands out there, do yourself a favor. Don't give somebody a script. If you want somebody to represent your brand, like them for a reason, let them do it authentically. This ain't worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. My integrity means everything to me. All I want to do is help people be their best selves. Normalize doing your skincare, self-care, taking time for yourself. There's nothing vain in taking care of your skin. Your skin is your largest organ, and people need to remember that. If you don't understand something, don't put it down. Ask a question or keep scrolling. I've already double cleansed my skin, put my red light on. Now I'm gonna go into my, 25-step skincare routine. You know why? Because I can, because I love it, and you're welcome to join.
And the next person that I want to talk about is Jaclyn Hill, because she is getting dragged right now on social media, specifically over on Instagram by Kevin James Bennett. He uploaded her Instagram story to his actual page because she decided that she was going to try to rewrite history again. You know, Jaclyn loves to talk about these damn lipsticks.
Her revisionist
But I want to
history.
say this. I have always said since Jaclyn's lipstick thing, the whole debacle and how shitty those things were, I always thought that Jaclyn was going to try to come out with them again, and it was going to be her redemption moment for her brand when it was still open.
Said that.
She says that she is going to come out with them again when it's the right time, when she's mentally there and she can do it correctly. Kevin James Bennett is not having this bullshit. Let me read to you what Jaclyn said on her story, and then I'm going to read to you what Kevin James Bennett actually said himself. Good morning. Woke up thinking about how I spent 2 years completely redoing my Jaclyn Cosmetics lipsticks. New factory, new formula, new packaging, expanded shade range, and a full photo shoot. Then never launched them or even told anybody. Decided to destroy them instead and shut the brand down. Life is crazy. Happy Sunday. And I remember when Jaclyn would tell people that she was the sole owner of Jaclyn Cosmetics.
The CEO, the founder.
It was actually a Forma brand.
Yeah.
That's why she would say family brand. We're all know. She went on by posting a picture from, I guess, this relaunch campaign that she was gonna do, and she said, "Look at my eyes. You can see my heart was not in it. I was so destroyed mentally. I hated what my life had become and was drinking like a fish to cope. No amount of money or sales could bring me the happiness or peace. Not launching these lipsticks was the best thing I could have done for my mental health." So people in the comment section were thinking that Jaclyn was posting this to try to put a little feeler out, get a little sympathy from people.
Of course.
And then, of course, the Jaclyn supporters are all going to be in her DMs and comment section going oh my God, Queen, yes, bring back these lipsticks. I still hope she does.
Girl,
I hope she does.
I hope she does whatever she wants, but she's already tarnished her brand in a way that I don't think she'll be able to come back from. She already said that her heart is not in this. She does not want to be CEO, that it's not for her. So how are you going to say all those things and then say, oh, I'm going to come back one day and I'm going to have these lipsticks and I might have a brand again? Who would want to buy from somebody like that?
I don't think she's going to have a brand again. I really think that Jaclyn is going to redo these lipsticks. I think that she's going to put some feelers out there and she might want to do a collab with another brand. So everything can fall on them. Jaclyn should just stick to doing collabs. Because she sucks at addressing things when it comes to her own brand. So
the collabs don't even do right for Jaclyn. Look at what happened with Morphe. They did her really dirty with that vegan formula and she still promoted it under her own volition, saying that it was vegan and it wasn't. Then there was the whole Face Master thing. I feel like I've talked about that 1.5 million times. Jaclyn Hill steamrolled another brand and stole from them.
Vault.
She has had
was the vault moldy or something?
Yeah, there was mold in the vaults. People forget about that every time. Even with Becca. I think Becca sued Morphe because she tried to use the same artwork. So even the collabs are not safe with Jaclyn. I feel like she's cursed.
I don't know. Jaclyn does say that she's in her resurgence, that she is going to have a comeback with her career. I do believe this because she's hanging out with all of the beauty influencers and she's been going to a shit ton of events. I saw there was a clip uploaded. She was at the Rare Beauty event with Selena Gomez.
Girl, her hanging out with Manny and Laura is not going to do anything
and
for
James.
her. Nothing for her career
Besties
at all.
with James.
Yeah.
She did go on to also say on her Instagram story, although I'm not currently working on makeup, I know for a fact that I've entered my comeback era. My lipsticks will return again one day and my heart will be in it. I do not think that it's going to be a Jaclyn Hill brand. And you guys know that Kevin James Bennett always has smoke when it comes to Jaclyn Hill. He does not let up on her at all and we appreciate him for it. He went on under the post to say, "This post is not because I was put on this earth to drag at Jaclyn Hill, although it feels that way sometimes. I was ready to let the latest Jaclyn Hill messiness this slide by. But too many of you dropped into my DMs asking that I address this Instagram story, and I didn't want to have to answer each DM separately. By the way, none of us would have a reason to call out Jaclyn if she stopped being so entitled, self-involved, and messy.
Fair.
So let's get into it. I spent 2 years completely redoing my Jaclyn Cosmetics lipsticks. But wait a minute, didn't Jaclyn claim in the I'm Closing My Brands video that she had done the very least to support the Jaclyn Cosmetics brand, and that's why it failed? So how was she working for 2 years on a lipstick reboot, even doing a photo shoot for the ad campaign? She had disconnected from the brand and was doing the very least to support it. Here's my 2 cents on what the Instagram story means. Number 1, Jaclyn, the compulsive liar, doesn't care if she contradicts herself while attempting to gaslight us again, but we expect it from her now. Number 2, Jaclyn, the sociopath who never takes responsibility for her actions, needs to demonize former brands even further because their bankruptcy papers verified she never owned Jaclyn Cosmetics.
And she didn't.
I could see that being a thing. Like, she could be a little bit bitter because that threw a big old wrench in everything for Jaclyn Hill online. Number 3, Jaclyn, the narcissist, felt the need to portray herself as a victim even though she knew exactly what she was doing when she willingly, 3 money signs, licensed her name to former brands, giving them the right to make all decisions about Jaclyn Cosmetics. I think that sums it up. Hashtag Jaclyn Hill, hashtag Jaclyn Shill, and hashtag Forma Brands.
Girl, he ate her up.
He did.
He always eats her up. And he's always right on the money with Jaclyn. I wish that Jaclyn Hill would be successful. I just wish that she would be successful, honestly, because there has been a lot of misleading things that have came out from Jaclyn Hill. She has done a lot of talking.
I just don't think that's going to be possible.
It's not. How do you get on the internet to millions of people that buy things that you put out for them and lie to them and say that you owned this brand and that you were the founder and CEO when your name was nothing more than licensed to them? That, to me, is a character flaw. There's something innately wrong with Jaclyn Hill. I feel like Jaclyn Hill isn't going to be coming back like the way people think she's going to be coming back. I feel like she's going to let Jordan do all the work now, and she's going to sit back and live that lifestyle of a cute little housewife. I really feel like that's what Jaclyn's going to do.
Jaclyn wants to be at the top of her game once again in the beauty field, okay? She's out in California. She's going to all of these events. She's hanging out with, like, the old group again, which... Girl, when they all start hanging out, that's when the things start happening and the people start talking.
Girl, I'm here for it.
So we shall see. I don't know. Maybe Jaclyn Hill is a little bit too tarnished for people with all the lies that she has told over the years and people she has screwed over. Cozy, let's not forget that, because she does like to say that the lipstick was the hardest thing that she's ever gone through in her life. All the deaths and everything that's happened.
There were several different people who made videos about me during the lipsticks, and
baby, they come out of the woodworks.
They came out of the woodwork and they got a lot of views and a lot of attention, and then they come back into my DMs like in the last couple of years, like, oh, we should hang out, and I'm like, I will not forget what you did.
Ever.
I won't forget.
Ever.
Like that. Oh,
forgiven, never forgotten.
Yeah, it was hard. That was the hardest thing I've ever been through my entire life. Ever. Through like the loss that I've been through and the deaths and everything. That my lipstick scandal was the hardest thing I've ever been through.
Can relate.
I appreciate people like you.
Can relate.
So
Can
much.
relate.
Can relate.
I know
Truly.
you can.
Millions of people go against you. Everybody in the world is against you. And that feeling is a feeling.
It's a crazy feeling. You can't feel it.
You know what it feels like to me is like when you're a little kid and you're sitting on your bed and your mom comes in, your dad comes in, and they're upset with you and they're reprimanding you and you're just like, oh my God, and you feel like the world's biggest piece of shit.
Yep.
It feels like that, except you have like 6,000 people in your bedroom. Like just all
6,000? No.
reprimanding you.
Hundreds of
1
thousands.
million.
Hundreds of thousands.
1 million. An auditorium.
It feels genuinely like you are, Megan Fox was talking about it on the Call Her Daddy pod about how like when if you were to see a woman getting beat up on the side of the road, your instant instinct would be run over and like help her. But instead online, the instant instinct is to just run over and join in. And that's how it feels. Like it just feels like the whole world is just beating you up. And in the moment, like you look back at how you handle all of these cancellations, if you will, and it's never how you would have liked to handle it, right?
In your sane mind.
In your sane mind.
Right here.
In that moment, you cannot think.
You're not well.
For me, I just always relied on everybody else. Like, tell me what to do. What do I do? Because it's like, it's just so hard. It's like, there's no lessons to learn in the moment.
I don't want to
understand. Because at the end of the day, like, we're all good people, right? And that's something that I had to work through for so long to be able to look at myself in the mirror and be like, you are a good person.
Oh my God.
Because I lost myself to the media for such a long time that I didn't even know who I was. Like, who am I? I don't know. I don't know what I stand for. I don't know who I am at this point, right? So it's like, I finally can look in the mirror and be like, you are a good person, and anything that you're gonna get canceled for is a mistake that you made because you're human.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
Like, I'm not gonna get canceled for doing something genuinely fucked up because I'm not a fucked up person. Like, I'm a good person with good intentions, and I'm gonna make mistakes. It's just my mistakes are gonna be magnified.
People were really put off by the fact that she said that the hardest thing she's ever gone through was the lipsticks.
Yeah.
They're like, really, bitch?
That's kind of
Really,
crazy
bitch?
if you think about it. Like, I feel like Jaclyn boils her life down and identifies herself as just a makeup guru YouTuber, and that's kind of sad to me. Jaclyn Hill is more than that. She is a talented artist. I'm not going to take that from her, but everything past that, she's a liar.
I just feel in the coming months we are going to see a lot more from Jaclyn, a lot more trying to rewrite history when it comes to the lipsticks, a lot more trying to victimize herself in many situations when it came to closing not one, not two, three?
Three, yeah.
Three brands.
We had Cozy, Jaclyn Roxanne, and Jaclyn Cosmetics. She had the...
Well, no, iMinutes closed. Is that a company?
Oh, I don't...
Would that be considered a company? As a
I didn't know that part closed. I thought she was keeping that open.
For what?
Girl, I don't know.
She doesn't have anything to sell.
I don't know. Jaclyn Hill wants to lead people to believe that she had the option to keep that open with format. I don't believe that she did. That's just my personal opinion. She did close Jaclyn Roxanne, and I guess I'm in it and all that stuff.
Well, Morphe is coming back. So maybe there will be a resurgence of all these other influencer brands. I guess only time will tell.
That's just
but
what we
until
need.
then, leave us a lipstick emoji down
you guys
below.
know why.
Because that is it for this video, everyone. We hope that you did enjoy it. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.